Let's face it, in one way or another, we all procrastinate. From small things like being more serious about our meditation routine to bigger issues like making important decisions in life. Procrastination is an irrational thing to do, and it generates a lot of stress because we do want to experience the benefits of positive action. Stress can block our capacity to make creative decisions, and it feels pretty tight. And when something doesn't feel good, we tend to resist doing it. So, how can we go beyond the need to postpone what's most dear to our hearts and get into the flow of life with more clarity and zest? Hi, I'm Susie Verdi, and this is Drops of Light, your space for soul nourishment and inspiration. We are aware of the benefits involved in doing things we procrastinate. That's why there's no point analyzing an irrational behavior by numbering the benefits involved in doing things differently. There is something deeper underneath what stops us from accomplishing our goals. Getting to know this unknown force that delays you from moving forward is where you want to go. Imagine your desk, for instance. You sit there each day and you see piles of different projects that need your attention. Some are dull and uninteresting, like organizing documents and paying bills. You feel overwhelmed by the mere idea of dealing with them. Instead, you decide to leave the room and move to a different space where you can be more creative. To some degree, the tendency to avoid what's most uncomfortable is the reason why we rely on the pressure of deadlines. But seriously, do you need a reminder of a meeting with a love interest or going to your favorite yoga class? And this concept takes me to the importance of being present and being aware of the gifts that it brings us. It's not an easy thing to do due to our emotional baggage, let alone the fear of the future. On the other hand, there are other ways of looking at the benefits of soaking into a space of non-action. Historically, procrastination was considered to be a positive thing, and the Greeks and Romans regarded it very highly. Their point was that procrastination was an intelligent mechanism that allowed it maximum time for creative reflection. Sometimes what seems to be wasted time is precisely the space we need to process things through different angles and feel ready to make a move. So we should never blame ourselves for not knowing how or when to do so. Trupten Jimpa, the Dalai Lama's English translator, says that when we are not operating within a mindset of fundamental self-compassion for our struggles, we don't develop the resources within ourselves to be able to give more to others. And you may be wondering what self-compassion has to do with procrastination. And I would say everything. We can only find personal motivation when we first develop a sense of self-compassion. Once we become aware of our struggles and needs, then we can be motivated to take action towards their fulfillment. So stop beating yourself by trying to be more productive. Instead, try to ask yourself, why are you doing what you're doing? Then give it a meaning that is relevant to you. And take pleasure in being productive and own your experience. We tend to define our identities by our limitations rather than our essence. We see flaws and weaknesses, and we tend to operate in the world out of those constraints. Yet, this is not the truth of who we are. Our essence is powerful and resourceful. And when we connect with this deeper aspect of our identity, and we become more able and willing to move in this world, there's less space for fear and more opportunity for pure joy. I'd like to suggest a simple exercise today. Take a few moments to connect to your heart and feel what it has to say about a situation you are currently procrastinating. Take a few deep breaths and from a non-judgmental space, listen to the clues it has to offer. Notice any sensations you may experience and be open to fully engage with them. Stay in this space for a little while and then ask yourself, what is the next best step I can take regarding this situation? It may be that you want to do nothing, or that you could do something small like writing some deeper reflections in your journal. Finally, don't forget to be kind to yourself. Remember, little tasks performed with a positive intention will lead you to great results. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please send me your comments and share it with your friends. I am Susie Verdi, and this is Drops of Light, your space for soul nourishment and inspiration.